I just couldn't keep up with the job. I was breathless a lot. Just couldn't keep going. I was tired. It wasn't that I was having asthma attacks and then well in between time I was just constantly breathless, coughing all the time. It was just one long asthma attack.
I was struggling. I was having chest infections every 3 to 4 weeks. So 2 to 3 week course of steroids, antibiotics, to then be okay for a couple of weeks, to then back in for more steroids, antibiotics. Always struggling, finding work hard, not sleeping properly. Life was real difficult.
I can remember making excuses for everyday life. I can remember I'd proudly walk my 2 children to school, which is only a half-mile journey. And a couple of times that even got too much. I was stopped by a few neighbours saying, "Simon, you've turned blue." I used to make excuses at the bottom of a flight of stairs, that I had to make a call so I could take a lift. So my work colleagues didn't know how bad life was getting, and it was like that. I was a very proud man, loved sports, and I couldn't even play tennis with my kids in the back garden.
It all kind of came to a head. I was walking down the high street and I thought, I'm just going to have to sit down, and had a rest, and then I thought, this is no good. So I got forced to go see my doctor, and he said, "Oh, you might have asthma." So he gave me one of the blue inhalers and said, "Go away, see how you get on with that." And then from there, it just progressively got worse and worse and worse over about 4 or 5 years.
I had doctors refusing to work with me. The anaesthetist, I was wearing intubating a patient, they could hear me wheezing, and I was struggling, and they said I wasn't safe to practice. It affected my job immensely. I had to keep being sent home. I had to go down to A&E because I couldn't breathe, and then I was hospitalised. I used to fight it so much because I didn't want it to affect my life.